Hey everybody, this is Scotty with Sketchy's Garage. Today we're going to talk about last night's episode of Street Outlaws. Let's get right into it. Last night, at the beginning of the 405 show, they did an interview with Ryan Martin, and it's got me a little bit concerned. I just want to throw it out there to you guys, see if you got the same concern as me. Just drop it in the comments below, and I'll make a video later in the week on what I'm thinking and talking about. The next thing I want to talk about is Big Chief not letting Let's win a round against him. He was pretty tore up about it, but in all actuality, he did the right thing. At the end of the day, you got to live with your decisions, and if he'd have let Let's come around him, just so Let's could be the fastest or in the top 5 list, and not truly deserve it, you know, it'd play games with both of them in their heads. You know, they go out and not do good, and he's like, well, you know, I let them win that race, and it didn't pan out for us. So I believe Big Chief did the right thing. You guys let me know in the comments below what you've done. The next thing I want to talk about is dominating Murder Nova. He raced him 2 times last night and basically put it on Murder Nova twice. It seems Sean's been kind of struggling as of late. Even to date, I think he just had a problem with his no prep card. So hopefully he can get it lined out and get the troubles behind him and get back to the front. The next thing I want to talk about is the Mega Cash Days. It was the finale last night. Brandon James won. He did an awesome job. He went undefeated. My question to you guys out there, is he the next big thing, or is he just a one-trick pony? He definitely seemed to be a good wheelman, and usually when you're a good wheelman, you can get a ride behind you. So I think we'll see quite a bit of him in the future, and I think he's just getting started. You guys just let me know what you think in the comments below. The next thing I want to talk about is Axeman and Robin Roberts' race. That was a very intriguing race. When Robin Roberts got out on Axeman, I thought it was all over, but that pro charged him. He just started making some power and some steam and went around Robin like he was sitting still. I was really surprised. What do you guys think? Next thing I want to talk about is when you got down to the final 4, what did you guys think about the way they did the ladder with the 2 losers racing each other and the 2 winners racing each other? I would have preferred them go back to pulling for the race, basically. I didn't really like that the 2 losers raced each other and the 2 winners raced each other. I would have preferred it to be a chip draw. What do you guys think about that? Okay, everybody, my next question for you guys is the Axeman versus Cantu race. How did you guys feel about the flashlight? Axeman made the saying that he couldn't believe he was so late. Personally, I don't think he ever seen the light. I think he just left when Cantu left. The way that Boosted did the light, he had it at such an angle, I don't believe Axeman could get a clean shot or a clean look at the light. Even if you look at the final round between Brandon James and Dennis Bailey, you can tell that the flashlight was pointed directly at Brandon James. And what that does is it makes the light itself smaller. So if you're coming back and supposed to be square, you know, the flashlight or the light's going to be like this. But if you're running back and you're throwing it at an angle like this guy over here, he gets to see the full light. This guy over here, he gets to see a light that's shrunk down. And to me, I think it was an unfair advantage, basically. It seemed like it happened a few times. I don't know if he was just uncomfortable whenever like a real loud car was beside him, but it was definitely more than once. And it also seemed like it was a lot of times whenever an MSO guy or girl was driving. So that's just my personal opinion. That's what I seen. Maybe I seen it wrong. You guys let me know in the comments below. The next question I got for you guys is who had the toughest path in the Mega Cash Days? You can take this all the way to the start. Who do you think had the hardest cars or the hardest path to go about to try and win it? I've been racking my brain trying to think who had just it seemed like a tough pass after tough pass, but I couldn't really come up with it. I was going to ask you guys out there. The last thing I want to talk about is they started filming Fastest in America 3 this week. They got a lot of good teams out there. Should make for a really good show. This year it's going to be in Vegas. Years past in Vegas has always been an asphalt road, so that should make it pretty interesting. I just got one question for you guys: is who do you think is the early odds-on favorite? Who you think is going to win it? I believe they said that the 405 is going to be there, MSO is going to be there. So basically, everybody's going to be there, and everybody's going to start the rounds from the beginning. No one gets a free pass to the finals. So, with that information, who do you guys like to win it all? Me personally, I think the Black Sheep Mafia is going to win it. That's just my gut feeling. I could be completely wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.